the third accused, under cross-examination, disclosed to the courts that the Honorable Attorney General has been reaching out to him, calling him over the phone, that he has met with him in person, and that the Attorney General has been asking him to give false testimony to the courts and skew his testimony in such a way that corroborates the case of the Attorney General against the first accused, so that the first accused can be convicted and jailed. He said this in open court and asked that it should be put on record. And her leadership also directed that same should be captured by the record. And so what we are talking about is something which is on record. And we as a political party are totally scandalized and disgusted by this development. We are not surprised because we've always known that this is a stock in trade of Godfred Yeboadame. This is not a man who is interested in justice or the law. This is not a man who is an Attorney General and Minister of Justice. No, this is a devious character.
It is not confirmed whether what we have is an authentic audio. It's not confirmed. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that the Attorney General is very resolute, very firm, very healthy, undertaking his duties as an Attorney General. He's currently out of jurisdiction, and very soon he'll be back to continue his duties as an Attorney General of the Republic. Oh, we are in court, and cases of this nature are fought in court. We have closed our case in that matter. The first accused person has closed his case. The third accused person is in the witness stand undergoing cross-examination. So that's where our focus is.
The NDC wants him to resign or recuse himself. What do you say to that?
There is no basis, my brother.
But do you think
the audios have, if there are any, have nothing to do with what we are doing in court. And the judge yesterday made it known to all of us that what we are doing in court, different from what we are doing in the public space, that's political. Our focus is to do what we are supposed to do in court for it to get to the end of this matter.
You've indicated that you are yet to authenticate that audio recording, but really, did your boss ever have any conversation via telephone with the third accused?
It is not in doubt. We issued a statement, and within the week, you've heard our spokesperson, very true, circumstance that led to that kind of conversation, and then we think nothing untoward was said, as I speak now.
Would you suggest that there should be an independent commission of inquiry?
That may be the view of other people, but not my view. Oh, we should all stay committed to the cause of the Republic. We must make sure that we protect the public purse. It matters not who is involved. If there's anything untoward, we must make sure that we support the prosecutors to come to conclusion on matters before the court. Because we represent the Republic, we represent you, over 34 million Ghanaians. It's not our own representation, so we only need your support and nothing else.
Okay, thank you very much.
That it is so, scandalous, to say the least, what is now seen as the infamous conversation between an Attorney General and Minister of Justice and the leader of the Ghana Bar with a witness who is undergoing cross-examination. This is unacceptable. It is unethical. It is, it is like a slur on the integrity of our criminal justice system. Remember that the Attorney General actually advises the President on all legal matters and represents the President in all legal matters and leads all prosecutions. Now, what has happened casts a huge doubt as to whether all those previous cases that Attorney General secure some remedies, whether it was conviction or warrant applications and so on and so forth, whether those cases were not won with falsified evidence and so on and so forth. You remember the case of Jechikwesi, for example. And so, as a deputy ranking member for the Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, which plays a direct oversight role over the Attorney General's department, I think that this is bad. It is so bad that, in fact, when I was hearing the recording, I was so shocked. And you see, this is not only a violation of professional standards, it violates even our criminal codes, and it puts the entire judiciary into disrepute. And I think that it would serve the interests of the learned Attorney General to simply heed the call to resign or at least step aside. What is a bit disappointing so far is the silence of the Ghana Bar Association. I mean, in recent times, I don't know how to say it. And not only that, I think that the Bar Council was set up for a reason. The Ghana Bar Association was set up for a reason. I have had a course, in my personal life as a lawyer, to have a lot of banter with like Ghana Bar Association or other legal actors, sometimes for things that may not come any close to professional misconduct. And so it feels so strange that like the Ghana Bar Association, the Bar Council, the Association of Judges and Magistrates, people who are in the space to protect the sanctity of our judiciary, have all gone quiet. If you stay in a country where your approach is country broke or country no broke, you don't care, it will blow in your face. I just want to use this to sound a caution to everyone in this space. Anytime you are seeking to dig the grave of other people, remember that it could be a grave in which you would be buried. So if you are going around concocting evidence, trying to influence people just to achieve the ends of, violating another person, affecting another person, causing problem for another person, remember that you may be digging your own graves. So
things have gone on. Yeah. But honestly, I'll be frank. My name says someone will quote me. But I disagree. I disagree with Atu Force in the Yes. Now truth will kill me because someone will be a minister of finance. Nese ministry be Edine Yabano establish LC Manua. Now Casadia, any more ministers now Motiwana Muheli Said. Muheni.
Ana be a baby woman winning.
Well, but I'm telling you, Meridi Kakra, and I'm just saying, in principle, Sawuka James said, after forcing, causing financial loss to the state because he established an LC for a ministry. It is not his responsibility to check, say, it is the responsibility of that particular ministry. I will establish an LC on his behalf to check.
And on to the BSS or any.
What you say? Media, Mrs. Awu, you sue and no as causing and causing financial loss to the state. I disagree. Okay. Me must state my position. And I'm so watching but
oh, there be maybe I facts available.
I know the facts. I know. What you say? I disagree. Because yes, sir, ministers, you are not even empowering anybody to sign anything because they will take a clue from Atu Force. It is a real phone, sir.
Unfortunately, no, Atu Force is in court. He has not been sent. So they are okay.
Yeah.
I think so. Obey give the case.
Right. Until I'm say or court to a young can be any. But me no but my stating my position means ro I can any echo. I am not against Obi Awa this can no. But the cry be alpha so. Me I've always had a problem with causing financial loss to the state. So I charge it. Honest.
Energy sector, the current power cuts. Some people are saying that you made mention of this. You use this as a campaign against John Mahama, and now we are experiencing a worse situation under President Akufo-Addo. Would it reflect in the 2024 election? Would it be something that people will stand on to vote?
If you are comparing 4 years, MPP administration energy sector is 300 times better than John Mahama.
But we are still experiencing doom so.
Nobody has said we haven't. I'm just saying it's far much better than John Mahama ever did.
You do admit that there's doom so.
That is the word you used. I have never used that word. I've promised you that we are going to work on it. And it's not a work that is a single event. It's a process. And we'll continue to work on it for the energy sector to become better.
Have you heard of calls for a timetable?
Ask those who want it to bring it.
They should bring the timetable.
If there is, I haven't seen any timetable. So when
people are calling for it,
say bring a timetable, what do you mean? The ECG says that there's no timetable coming. Why do you want to bring a timetable? What purpose? Why would somebody get up and wish evil or bad for the country? When it is not planned, you can't tell the person. Were you in Ghana under John Mahama? Did you live in this country under John Mahama? Did you live in this country under John Mahama? Did you? I'm asking a question. Did you live in this?
It was equally worse.
It cannot be equally worse.
But look, MPP use it as a tool against them.
And I'm saying that even if you are talking about that, it was worse under John Mahama than ever now.
This demonstration is not to topple the government. This demonstration is to indicate to Ghanaians the insensitivity of John Mahama's government. The insensitivity of John Mahama's government. This is not to topple government. We don't advocate for a regime change this way. We are going to vote next year and we are going to vote them out massively. That is good governance. That is partisanship. We are going to democratically remove John Mahama from power. Not do this demonstration. But the demonstration is to demonstrate to John Mahama and Ghanaians that what is going on is bad. If you are feeling the heat, like Ghanaians are feeling the heat, if you are buying electricity and they are having it for free, if your salary, you are spending 60% of your salary on electricity bills, then you understand what I'm suffering. I am suffering. John Mahama is not suffering. But how do you expect the members of the members as a collective to speak on your behalf when you decided to give majority to such a bad government, NBC? Ghanaians should realize that their term matters. Your term matters. Your term matters. When you go and vote, you have to know that the consequences are ahead of you for the next 4 years. The term that Ghanaians gave to John Mahama has shown that they should never again people trust John Mahama.
We are pleading with the government of Ghana to come to our aid. As ladies here in this country, we are not even able to afford like the basic needs, sanitary pads, and the waste of it always like your parents will send you money and it gets here, it's nothing. You can't even
take us as people. Why should you leave your country and come to this place and suffer? But it's not our fault. We were sent here by the government on a scholarship. Brilliant but needy students. The people you see behind me are people from very needy homes and they got a government scholarship to come and stay. Now it has been more than 10 months. We are going to the 11th month without our stipends. We live in a country where rent is $120 per month. That's the cheapest you can get at a place without security. But we manage to live there because even the stipends we are having is not enough. Now, it has been almost 11 months without the stipends. The question is, how do we survive? Our landlords are chasing us from our apartment. Some of us are sleeping with our friends. Some of us are sleeping outside. Imagine sending your daughter to an Islamic country to come and study for 10 months without sending him money to pay his rent. How do you want us to survive? There are people having debts and they are chasing them. And people are depressed. The last time we had someone who nearly committed suicide. We are asking you, maybe you might say that we are making noise. This is not noise. This is not a story we are telling. This is not a narrative. This is what we are going through. Our lives are in danger. We are begging you, wherever you are. Mr. President, we are begging you. If you don't come in, there will be blood on your hands. We are begging you. If you don't get paid in less than 1 week, there will be blood on your hands. Wherever you are, please cry for us. We don't have families here. You are home. At least you have somewhere to sleep. If I was home and I'm hungry, I can go to my father's house and sleep. I don't have anywhere to sleep. And I can't go to school. I came here to stay, but I don't go to school because there is nothing to. We are begging you, please. Some people are already chased from their apartments and they are sleeping outside. And next week, we don't know what is happening to the rest of us who are hosting some of our friends. So please, we are begging you, come in for us. Mr. President, we beg you. If you don't come in, there might be blood on your hands. We beg you.
We are pleading with the government of Ghana to come to our aid. As ladies here in this country, we are not even able to afford like the basic needs, sanitary pads, and the waste of it always, like your parents will send you money and it gets here, it's nothing. You can't even
take us as people. Why should you leave your country and come to this place and suffer? But it's not our fault. We were sent here by the government on a scholarship. Brilliant but needy students. The people you see behind me are people from very needy homes and they got a government scholarship to come and stay. Now, it has been more than 10 months. We are going to the 11th month without our stipends. We live in a country where rent is $120 per month. That's the cheapest you can get at a place without security. But we managed to live there because even the stipends we are having is not enough. Now, it has been almost 11 months without the stipends. The question is, how do we survive? Our landlords are chasing us from our apartment. Some of us are sleeping with our friends. Some of us are sleeping outside. Imagine sending your daughter to an Islamic country to come and study for 10 months without sending him money to pay his rent. How do you want us to survive? There are people having debts and they are chasing them. And people are depressed. The last time we had someone who nearly committed suicide. We are asking you, maybe you might say that we are making noise. This is not noise. This is not a story we are telling. This is not a narrative. This is what we are going through. Our lives are in danger. We are begging you, wherever you are. Mr. President, we are begging you. If you don't come in, there will be blood on your hands. We are begging you. If you don't get paid in less than 1 week, there will be blood on your hands. Wherever you are, please cry for us. We don't have families here. You are home. At least you have somewhere to sleep. If I was home and I'm hungry, I can go to my father's house and sleep. I don't have anywhere to sleep. And I can't go to school. I came here to stay, but I don't go to school because there is nothing to. We are begging you, please. Some people are already chased from their apartments and they are sleeping outside. And next week, we don't know what is happening to the rest of us who are hosting some landlords are chased.
Democratic Congress. Even
We are pleading with the government of Ghana to come to our aid. As ladies here in this country, we are not even able to afford like the basic needs, sanitary pads, and the worst of it all is like your parents will send you money and it gets here, it's nothing. You can't even
take us as people. Why should you leave your country and come to this place and suffer? But it's not our fault. We were sent here by the government on a scholarship. Brilliant but needy students. The people you see behind me are people from very needy homes, and they got a government scholarship to come and stay. Now, it has been more than 10 months. We are going to the 11th month without our stipends. We live in a country where rent is $120 per month. That's the cheapest you can get at a place without security. But we managed to live there because even the stipends we are having is not enough. Now, it has been...
Good afternoon. So I'm Emmanuel Akon, the Sports and Culture Secretary for the GASAM, the Ghanaian Student Association in Morocco. So honestly, as our president had a discussion with you, students here, we are really suffering. Students on the streets who beg for some coins, for just bread. We have students on the street. Me, for instance, as I'm speaking to you now, I've been evicted. My landlord has seized my passport, because it's been 5 months now that I haven't paid my rent. And I'm patching with a Guinea friend here. He's just here now. I'm patching with a Guinea friend here. As we are talking now, I have a place that I have to go. I would have to walk for about 3 kilometers to go because I don't have transportation to go, to take taxi or something like that to go. We are really suffering, not to talk of what to eat. It's hard. It's hard for us. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We've been writing letters. The embassy here has been pushing. We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
The embassy has not been able to give you any, information as to what is happening.
All right. So the embassy gets information from the scholarship secretary. So whenever we go there, they'll be like, there's nothing new. Like, oh, there's no money yet. There's no money yet. That's what they've been telling us.
So they just tell you hold on. They just tell you there's no money.
I don't know what's going on.
When last did any government official interact with you on this situation? When last?
Honestly, I can't remember.
You can't remember. And
all right. So we have French year students who came this year. For them, they haven't received anything. And where they are sleeping, it's sad. Where the French years are sleeping.
Where are they sleeping?
They are in Rabat. They do their French year in Rabat. We have 7 students in just a single and the bed they are sleeping just flat like this, very flat. 7 students in a single room. And somewhere last year, October 2, we received students who, since when they came, they've already received just 1 month's stipend. And I could tell during the winter season, when you see these students, it's very sad. They don't have money for winter, not even the blanket to sleep with. Some of them just came with just this lining or this, should I call bedsheet or something like that. How they sleep, it's sad. It's very sad. Some of them been falling sick.
And when they fall sick, I'm sorry. Okay. Viewers, we're interacting with Emmanuel Akon, who is the secretary of the Students' Union, and describing the situation.
Talking to me.
Right. I'm sorry. We still have you. As you're talking to me, yeah.
I'm playing with someone here, a Guinea guy here, and I have only 1 week. This Sunday, I have to move to somewhere. I have to look for someone, some place else to sleep. I've been evicted. My landlord has seized my passport. Where do I sleep? Oh, God. We are suffering. We're really suffering. Why? What did we do? What did we do? Why do we find ourselves in this situation? Why? As students, did we commit any sin or did we? Why?
$1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them, so they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our work to be able to develop. We have told the world that under our leadership, we're going to turn our back.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political thief. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our job, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame.
If you reach a certain stage in life and there is nobody who can look you in the eye and tell you the truth, you are doomed. And that is where our country has gotten to. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi. And I feel very terrible as a Ghanaian at this time. This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so muddied, so dirtied, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi. Inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall rescue our country.
Government is broke, government is broke. But people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
Right, hello, good morning, and welcome to the show. This is Good Morning Ghana live on Metro TV. It's a Friday, the 31st day of May, 2024. By His grace, we're live and we're here. We're at another edition of the show. I'll let you into our panel for the morning's conversation shortly. But let's take a look at the front pages of our newspapers. The Ghanaian Times: support government grow economy, majority calls minority. Ghana set to roll out 5G mobile broadband service, Communications Minister. State, church must partner to propel development, VIP. Pokwa-Sinsom Road project in limbo. Over 100 court cases. Compensations, relocation of utility lines, delay completion. For Swampofo opens defense June 20 in alleged plot to harm EC chairperson. Daily Guide: 2.37 million euros ambulance case. Atuforcing request live telecast trial. You are sabotaging the economy, minority told. Leak tape: over Swampofo to open defense in 3 weeks. Baumia takes campaign to Volta region. Government to roll out 5G services soon. New weekend crusading guide: Volta chief implores nation, embrace Baumia's progressive forward-looking ideas. We will shoot you if you dare us. Police officers threaten family of slain soldier. Ceasefire allow legal proceedings to go on without interference. Chairman Kingsley Owusu. Senior Breku chiefs and elders condemn violence, asset right over land. 2.37 million ambulance case. Atuforcing pushes for televised trial. Petitions Chief Justice by the AG unfaced. The insight: AG IGP fingered in plot to thwart court imposed IMC mandate in Adamus in Guvu Mines Tasso. Ghana's public debt stock hits 658.6 billion cedis as of February 2024. Bank of Ghana. Inaugural West African Energy Summit set to shape future of energy in West Africa. Putin warns West about consequences of attacking Russia. Capitalism in crisis. Pravin Gordhan and the attempted privatization of South African Airways, a cautionary tale. The Herald: MTN mafia tactics in telecom industry exposed. Communications Minister breaks its dominance, rejects company's $250 million. Richie Jakpa wants charges struck out in ambulance case. APAC condemns government over stranded Ghanaian students abroad. YEA paying Kaya allowance under Skills Development Initiative. The Informer: corruption retards development. Baumia pledges political will to fight it. Tackle bad roads in Volta. Clergy to Baumia. Research reveals 10% Ghanaian youth mad in quote need psychiatric attention. PBC workers on warpath. Demand probe into alleged mismanagement. On launch of Vision 2057, Ghana needs decentralized political development. Governance expert. The Inquisitor: weird petition against special prosecutor. Things fall apart. Authenticity of petition in doubt. KGL boss stops private sector CEOs again. Konfanoche Teaching Hospital Labor Union supports CEO as his impeccable achievements pop up. Patrick Boama to win Okankwe Central again. Nick Danso Eje gets more honest. The Daily Statesman: NDC blocks incentives for businesses, though Mahama handed MPS $982 million tax waiver in 2016. Akufo-Addo lauds NEIP's impact. New era for Ghana's digital connectivity. Ghana now richer than Nigeria. The New Finder: Minister justifies 5G contract, says no neutral infrastructure company exists to handle the rollout. Legal framework key to proper use of AI, margin CEO. H-Field stock track system not for revenue assurance, Hosi. Access Bank is 2024 best bank in Ghana. Daily Post: Jakpa hammers another nail into Dami's coffin. Says AG told him he, as agent, is not guilty. That Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta pressurized him to prosecute Atuforcing. Files application for case against him to be dismissed or stayed. AG Jakpa tape: Atuforcing requests live telecast of proceedings in ambulance case. AG's department and Ghana Police Service accused of aiding Angela List and Nguvu Mines to flout orders of a high court. The Catholic Standard: don't shy away from the cross. Bishop urges Catholics. Help to Africa must be support, not imposition. Ladina Heimgartner elected president of One IFRAM. NDPC launches Upper Income Vision 2057 document. Vatican apologizes following Pope Francis's remark on gay men in Catholic seminaries. Editorial: The Snate Hotel's purchase, failure in test of conflict of interest appearance. And that's about it. For the front pages, we'll be back shortly.
In today's modern world, stairs are a challenge, especially for our elderly and those with health concerns. Navigating them can be difficult and even dangerous, but there's a safer way to move vertically. Lifts and Elevators Limited Company, your answer to a more accessible and secure vertical transportation. Our elevators and escalators, including top-of-the-line pneumatic vacuum elevators, Fuji elevators and escalators, offer a safer and more convenient alternative, eliminating the risks of stairs and enhancing accessibility for homes, businesses, and hospitals. Choose safety and convenience with Lifts and Elevators Limited Company. Elevate your spaces today. For more information, visit our website at www.elevatorsgh.org or call now on 0200-535-515. Lifts and Elevators Limited Company, the elevator people.
Our stories begin right here, and we never write them alone. There'll be pages we love to read again and again, and some we want to tear out. They are stories of dreamers, stories of creators, stories of strivers, stories of believers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. APSA.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is spread, it's still on point. Watch is spread it all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is spread, it's still on point. For your bread, it's creamy. For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's still on point. Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious. It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot. You always get way more with Betway. As you can see.
These adverts have been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath.
I'm a fat missy way.
The Pacho Bantama.
Machasi.
Cycle.
A smile, the fresh breath.
Me, Jidi said we used to Cal 360 toothpaste. Some kind.
Cal 360 toothpaste.
That's Kia. Cal 360 toothpaste. It's a gum protector.
Onim Jom Kasan. Kile Hossein. Cal 360 did the way. It's cool mint. Gives me fresh breath and your confidence booster.
And you will so feeling to Cal 360 toothpaste.
Happy.
Cal 360 toothpaste, anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath. Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
is working.
Bar Herbal Hospital. Specialists in every kind of bone disease.
Bar Herbal Hospital. Eh, baby, a son of Whipia. Nanso, Yari, Simisapa, a Dumpemu Yari.
Spinal cord, swelling of the arms, arthritis, bone injury, swelling of the leg with reddish color around it, and so on. See, Bar Herbal Hospital has special ultra-modern machine for checking up the body. I have tried them and I got good results. Try Bar Herbal Hospital.
Right, welcome back to the show. If you just joined us, this is Good Morning Ghana live on Metro TV. With me on the show this morning are the Member of Parliament for the South Dai constituency, the Honorable Roxy Nelson Defamakbo. Roxy, good morning.
Morning, Doc.
Right.
Good morning to MD of STC.
Is the vice chair of Baumia 2024.
You know, I love him as MD of STC. I don't love him in that other role.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
And good morning to my constituents.
I'm sure you need some free buses.
Where did the man sleep yesterday?
This one. I'm sure he needs some buses.
He wouldn't allow you to run your introductions.
He needs something from STC. It's obvious.
Yeah, but they should allow you to run your introduction. Oh,
he's in a hurry.
For buses.
Your primaries are over, isn't it?
Yeah,
you've won.
But I have elections to win. General elections.
So you want to buzz what? Your voters?
And no, I'm not buzzing my voters.
But who do you want to buzz?
You see, EC has refused to conduct registration and transfer at the polling stations.
Yeah.
So it cost me a lot to transport.
To buzz the 18-year-olds.
And 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds.
So you need some of the
STC bus.
13, 14-seater ones.
Yes.
To buzz them.
To do that.
But how do you know they are your supporters?
It's immaterial. I'm their MP, so I have to assist. Yes. Yeah.
See, this is the kind of thing that puts pressure on MPs, and then you go and steal money
Oh, no. MPs,
Yes.
we don't steal money. Where do we get it?
No. I'm saying puts pressure on you.
Is it there's nothing to steal? If you go to the clerk's office, there's nothing. You go to speaker's office,
It's all
zero.
papers.
You want us to talk about it?
Yes.
I said you've been there.
You want us to talk about it?
You've been there, so tell us where the money is.
Chief.
The money that can be stolen.
Do you want us to talk about it?
Or is it at the car park?
But somebody who says you haven't been there.
Yes.
You know about the car park.
Oh, I hear stories. All of you are my friends, so I hear stories.
Okay.
I hear stories from my sources like you.
So I'm saying that these members of parliament, you go and take on responsibilities, and it puts pressure on you, and you go and steal money. Now you are busing 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds because you are MP.
Well, is that not the reality that many of these MPs face?
Your salary is 15,000.
But they have to facilitate some of these things.
Facilitate what?
Maybe you were lucky.
It's a voluntary thing.
Maybe you were lucky because of where your constituency was. They didn't really need you.
This man is coming to rent a fleet of buses for this purpose.
He wants it for free.
It's a major undertaking.
He wants it for free from you.
Oh, that's what he says.
But that's why he's been patronizing you this morning. or a huge discount.
I think we'll talk about it at the car park.
Yes. Not at the MP's car park.
The things that happen at car parks. Anyway, well, if you're looking for a toothpaste that will take care of the entire family and save you some money, the recommended family toothpaste is KL 360 toothpaste. It's approved by the Food and Drugs Authority. It provides you and your family with all-round dental protection throughout the day with freshness. KL 360 toothpaste is good for kids, children, and adults. Let your family be a proud family when they step out by constantly using KL 360 toothpaste. It brightens your teeth, prevents cavity, and with its cool mint, gives you fresh